To be honest, I never thought the first YouTube video that I would ever make would be something serious. Normally, I like to enhance the world. I like to make people happy. I like for people to feel something good when I speak. But in this case, while I hope I might be able to inspire someone, I just felt such an unquenchable need to respond to the things that I've seen in the world recently. The other day, my brother-in-law brought up at family dinner that about the newest, most recent mass shooting. And my heart ached for what I was hearing. My heart ached for the families who had to endure that, for the people in that situation who felt that pain and that fear in that moment, caused by just one person. I felt so bad for those people, and I felt that even if what I had to say wasn't going to do anything, I needed to share it. After that, I came home and I sat down and I wrote this. While I understand that there isn't anything I can do that can assuage the pain felt by the affected families and communities, at the very least, I would like to make my argument against such horrifying, inhumane acts. I understand that there are people out there who, for whatever reason, feel alienated from the world. Most of my life, I've been one of those people. I know what it's like to look around and see unsympathetic faces, but I do not believe that violence will ever be a just retaliation for the feeling of lack that creates. Today, I'm here to make an appeal to those people who believe that these violent acts are in some way heroic, to unwind the self-glorifying lies movies and TV shows have woven that teach that the anti-hero is in some way admirable, that violence is a means of standing up for yourself, and that the unfortunate circumstances of your life will justify the destruction you cause. I would like to tell those people that they could not be more wrong. What is being done here is not heroic. It is not even infamous. It is an act of violent selfishness done by a person who knows the bad in the world, but isn't brave enough to change it. What has been done will fester and decay and fall apart until it is nothing but a brooding sadness in the hearts of those left behind. Terrorists will leave nothing to enhance the world and will only perpetuate darkness. Make no mistake, that darkness won't stand as a monument to their sacrifice, but a testament to their sickness. All they will become is a figure who, from a pit of selfishness, believed that their trials and suffering supersede those of the people they blindly murdered. No one will regard them with anything but disgust and pity. At times like these, I ask myself, what happened to the hero's narrative? What happened to the stories that touted acts of selflessness and believed that good always triumphs over evil? When did we stop wanting to be people like Bruce Wayne, Steve Rogers, and Clark Kent? They were outcasts, alienated from society, but rather than become victims of circumstance, these men used whatever resources they had to better the world around them. When did glory stop accompanying these stories? Stories about people willing to sacrifice their safety for others. When did it lend itself to stories of violence, revenge, and hatred? Although Hollywood prefers to focus its lens elsewhere, I don't believe that heroism is dead. Nor do I believe it is reserved for people with superhuman powers. I firmly believe that each of you could change a person's world if, rather than forfeiting your life, you invested it in someone else's. Most likely your name won't end up in the papers for doing this, but this method will reward you with more enduring gratification than anything else ever could. The kind of gratification you will get will be gratitude and the satisfaction of knowing that you can enhance the world with what is contained in you. Try writing your story, taking care of someone who needs it, showing love for people who don't have it. Take the terrible power you have to impact the world and use it for good. Find something you're passionate about and invest your whole heart into it. Passion for a cause is as much an unstoppable force as flying faster than a speeding bullet. Don't believe that you are incapable of changing the world by peaceful means, because people with experiences such as yours have the most capability to effect change. Anyone with personal experience of the darker side of life should have a greater motivation to change it. Don't waste that perspective. If you have had bad experiences, there are undoubtedly people in the world who are struggling to reconcile those same negative experiences. Be someone who can help those people. Let them rely on you. Forget yourself for a minute and see how good it feels to change someone's life. Show them that you care. I believe that the hero's narrative still exists. I believe that a regular person can rise out of the sticky, greasy muck that we find ourselves in and become someone extraordinary. I believe that when we are destined to do great things, life will confront us with terrible things to knock us off course. It is up to us to never lose sight of who we could be on the back end of whatever trial we're facing. Be strong. Have courage. Carry that vision. Share love. Believe in yourself, and you will find your purpose. Thank you.